Mr. McDougall's coding class here. Today we are going to be looking at how to set up your Godot. That's how we're going to say it, Godot, so that you can be following along with me. I learned how to set this up by some classes that I took. I think this is a good way to set it up. So I'm going to show you how to do that. The first thing you need to do is you need to download Godot, which you can do by going to the Godot thing. You download the latest one. Mine right now it says 4.5.1. Maybe when you watch this, it'll be different. But then at some point, once you get it downloaded, which you can do on any computer, because you don't really need to install it. So even on your, for example, your school laptop, you can install this. You can download this very easily. Then we start up a game. You can call it anything. Sure, we'll just call it new game. And create it. Don't worry about any of these things for now. We will just create the game. Oh, I'm not showing any of this, am I? I need to show my screen. There we go. So now you can see my screen. Great. So once you've created your game, it'll look like this. I think what you should do to set up Godot to be a little bit easier to use is to move some things around. So we are going to, at the beginning here, we're going to move things so that all the things we need are actually on the left side, and then our editor is going to be on the right side. So instead of having to drag things over, I think this just makes more sense this way. So if you can follow along with me, this part here is going to be on, so right now it's here. We're going to do our inspector. We're going to put it right there. Our file system, we're going to put on the left side here. Our history, we're going to put on the top left. And our node, we're going to put on the bottom right here. So it's going to look like this. We got our file system and our inspector and our node together. And then we have our whole window for editing over here. So that's good. Then we can save this layout. So save layout, you can call it whatever you want. I just call mine Steven 2D or Mr. McDougall 2D. And you save yours. And then when you load up a new game, you'll be able to use this layout every time. I think this layout just makes the most sense. The way that it kind of moves from left to right instead of having to drag things across. The next thing we're going to want to do is we're going to turn off a couple things. So we're going to go to Manage Editor Features. And if you can just turn off the 3D editor and the asset library, we don't need these things. So we can just turn them off, and we're not going to have access to anything 3D, and we're not going to have access to anything asset library. We just don't need them. They just kind of get in the way of things. So I think that that's pretty helpful for setting up Godot. So once you've done that, you have now set up Godot successfully. So if I was to close this one and load up a new Godot here, so let's just load up and create a new game. So you can start like new game 2, for example. Start it up. You're going to see that it starts out the way it did last time. But now when we start, we can say editor layout, and we can pick our particular layout. And then boom, there we go. We have our setup ready to go, so that we are always kind of working with the same kind of editor, and we know what to expect. So once you've done that, you have successfully set up Godot for the first time. So good job for you. So remember, the main thing is download it. To download it, you'll go to the Godot website here. You'll download the latest. And then once you have it installed, you can open it up. And then you can set up your layout and turn off the things that we don't need. There you go. That is the first episode. And I will close this one, and we'll look at the next one.